Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, a few weeks back I was talking to a good friend of mine from Wilderness 121 about how useful lighters are, and I've been thinking about putting some content about different lighters, and he'd said to me that Exotac, who make the already awesome FireSleeve, have a new version of the FireSleeve which is just here, and this is the FireSleeve Mini. So they were happy to send these to me. So full disclosure, these were sent to me from Wilderness 121. They're great people there, and I'm always happy to help to showcase British companies that they sell online. These are made by Exotac, but I'll leave some links at the end of this so that you can see either from them wherever you are in the world, or if you're here want to pick them up from Wilderness 121, that's awesome. But taking a step back from these before we start, just kind of in the EDC world, I'd like to think that it's all kind of acknowledged that there's certain staples that just being able to carry will help you to address certain challenges that you have in life. Simple things like a pen, it's great because batteries run out, or a knife because you can open boxes, or a tool that you can use similar to a knife. Another one which is an absolute classic staple is a cigarette lighter, or just any sort of lighter, whether that's a butane one, whether it's a kerosene, or whatever, the different kind of fuels that they use. There's so many times, although myself I don't smoke, I've never smoked, but I still carry a lighter with me because it's useful. Not always to set fire to, well, I suppose it is always to set fire to something. It's not necessarily, starting a fire in the woods, which it's great for, but little bits that are hanging off your clothes, or little bits that, you've cut some paracord and you want to just kind of burn the end to it, so you get that little hard thing on the end. It's so useful outside of lighting cigarettes with them. So what these do is they address a problem that has always been an issue with cigarette lighters. We call them fag lighters here in the UK. A fag is another word for cigarette. So fag lighters or cigarette lighters, they have an inherent issue, and that is, so here is a kind of a standard clipper lighter. The way that, hopefully the way that these work is they have a bit in there that sparks the flint, which as you do that ignites the stuff that comes out, the fuel that comes out. I'm struggling with my words today. The issue with this is, as soon as you get this wet, so this is it not wet. It's a bit windy here in the garden today, but as soon as you get this wet and you dunk it in there, then being able to, and I'll make sure this is for people, that wasn't wet enough. There you go, totally wet. So if I try and light this now, it just won't light. You have to blow on this for 20 minutes. You have to keep it nice and warm. You have to just make sure that it's away from any sort of source of water before you then want to use it. And that's where the original FireSleeve kind of was developed. They wanted something because they were out and about. They'd got lighters and they were trying to light something, but they'd got wet. And that's where this comes in. So this is kind of, well, it is two parts. So on the top here, if I pull this off, hopefully be able to see on the inside you have a Bic lighter. I'll just take this out for a second. I'll put that there for now. So here's the bottom half. This is made from a nice kind of malleable soft rubber. You slide your lighter into this, and then on the top here you have this fiberglass reinforced lid that goes onto it. Now when you look on the website, it looks like this is actually a thread that you have to put it on and turn it, but if I hold it like that, hopefully you can see it's elliptical, so you wouldn't be able to. So instead, these ridges just act as little gaskets, so as these go in, if you do it slowly like this, you can feel each one as it goes over that ridge. And what that does is that creates a full air seal so that your lighter on the inside won't get wet. There's a couple of other advantages to that as well. If for some reason you're trying to start a fire in the middle of a lake on a pontoon or something, maybe if you drop this into the water, or maybe you're doing some canoeing, you fall into the water and this falls out of your pocket, it will now float because of the air pocket that's in here. It will make sure that it stays buoyant and it comes to the surface. On the bottom here there is an eyelet, so if you want to use this maybe have some sort of setup where you've got it around your neck, then it will always keep it close. Or more importantly, a lot of pockets have little lashing points within pockets, especially outdoor bush crafting type jackets, or even some military style jackets. So if you want to attach this with some 550 paracord, whatever it is, so that when you take it out of your pocket you can start a fire, and then if you drop it, it's always going to be attached to you. Now, whether it depends on which way you prefer to do it, you can attach it here at the bottom where there is an eyelet, or you can attach it here at the top. That way, if you pull this off, you'll always have the lid attached to you and you can start whatever fire you need to. But if you were to drop this, then you just have the lid left, whereas if you kept this attached to you, if you were to lose the lid, you're still going to have your lighter. It might stop, or at least it might not stop preventing water getting into this, but that you still will have then a lighter as such. So the lighters that go into this is a standard Bic lighter. Hopefully you can see there, it does work. It pushes in. Now there is a way in which this goes in, so hopefully if you can see, there's a slant down this side, and then there's like a little bit here that you can lift up. So this pushes into there. It's got a good little bit of resistance as well, which is nice because you don't want it just kind of falling out all of the time. And then when it's in, you just light it as you would do a normal lighter. This little bit here at the back, although it is a bit of a faff to do, but when you've got it on, what this does is, like I say, it is a bit of a faff, but when you've got it right, I think it's because there's some sort of grease on this. I just need to wash it. It's actually on the lighter itself. But what you can do is you can get that to stay, when it stays, you can get that to stay over the end here like that, so that it's constantly allowing the gas to come through, so that when you then spark it, let's say, I'm sure you've all been in that situation where you're trying to light something, you're trying to get your hand in, but every single time you're then burning your finger, or you just can't get it close enough to it. Well, what you can do is you can put this over the edge like that, spark it so that it stays alight, and then if you need to, you can get there into it so that you can get to the fire or the fuel source, whatever it is that you want to light it, pull it out, pop that bit off, and then you're good. So if I put this on, now the lid itself, it doesn't matter whether it goes on that way round, or if I was to pull this out, turn it around, put it on that way round, it really doesn't matter. You can put it on in any direction. If I then douse this, I should have got a bigger but you might be able to see in there, it's thoroughly covering that top. Give it a bit of a shake, and all I'm doing is shaking the excess water off on the outside, because when I open this up, although apart from the wind, it does still light. So that's the larger brother of the two, which well, I suppose this is the original, which is the original FireSleeve. So one that they've recently released is the FireSleeve Mini, and it does pretty much exactly the same. So hopefully you'll be able to see it still has the two parts. You have this bottom soft rubbery part, and then you have the same cap lid. Now what I'll say with this one, so the lid on this has these ridges that go round, which are relatively easy to grip onto, and to grip on with your gloves. Whereas with this one, so they've changed it, so you've got these dots on the outside, similar to like a grip on like a Glock kind of thing, so that you've got that texturing on there. So rather than having those ridges around there, then you can get a good purchase on this to be able to pull it off. And it still has this same little lip on there, so that when you have one of these smaller Bic lighters, which again, there we go, we've got lit, it works in exactly the same way. So where this clip here is at the back, this is where your pedal goes in so that you can release the fuel. Pushes in like that, you put the lid on there, this one will definitely fit in there, and you might, hopefully you can see it, you can just see that bubbling around. So it does float. You can take it out, shake off any excess water, and again that's just excess water on the outside, and then you can see that lights again. This also has an eyelet here at the bottom, also has an eyelet here at the top, so again, if you're attaching this to something, so that you always make sure that it's with you, then you've got that on both ends. As far as the colours are concerned, I've got one in OD green, this one is in the orange version. I believe there's a black and a grey version. I'll leave the links to the website so that you can see. And then the other one is, I believe there's also a glow-in-the-dark version as well. So if you're concerned about making fires at night, take out your flashlight, give it a bit of a power up so that it's glowing, do whatever it is that you need to do, and then if you drop it, then you can find it again. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, I don't think this will this. No, it still won't light. Having a lighter is really useful. Just day-to-day carry. Even if you're not even into bushcraft, if you're not into outdoorsy kind of stuff, having a lighter on you so that you can do little things with it is very useful. But just if you are thinking of getting outdoors a little bit more, or even if you just want to protect your lighter, again, just that extra little bit more, these solutions from Exotac, whether it is the larger version, which is the original, the FireSleeve, or whether it's a smaller version, the FireSleeve Mini, super useful, super easy to keep in your pocket. The Mini of the two is the one that, again, it just disappears. Now this isn't too bulky. If I take the lighter out of here, you can see they do add a little bit of size to it, but I certainly wouldn't say it's a massive amount. Both of these do disappear into your pocket when they're in there. The larger one is great for being able to keep in your pocket or a larger bag, whereas the smaller one is definitely the best for just kind of slipping in and out of your pocket. So there you go, these are from Exotac, and we have the FireSleeve and the FireSleeve Mini. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, I do want to say a huge thank you to my good friends over at Wilderness 121. They did send these to me, and of course I'll leave some links below if you want to have a look at these from their website. I'll leave some of my social media links below so you can see more from me here on Moorlander EDC and my sister channel Moorlander Tactical, where I look at more kind of everyday tactical kind of stuff. And whether you're watching this on YouTube or Rumble, as always, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC. One of those is a cigarette lighter, or just any sort of lighter. I know we call them cigarette lighters or fag lighters like we call them here because we set fire to fags with them. Now that's fags as in a cigarette, not. Anyway, so I'm going to start that again, that sounded wrong. That's going to have to go in the bloopers. And this is Moorlander EDC, and I'm picking my nose on camera because I've got a really long hair that was just poking out. Now that's gone, we can continue. There's a ridge in the back of them. I keep running my fingers down it feels kind of weird. Anyway. Hi, I'm the Moorlander, and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, taking a step back. No, where did we start off before? That was it. Can you hear the ambulance? A lot going on today. We've got ambulances over there. The local town hall, they've got a little bit of a family fun day going on, so I can hear people singing live music over there as well. The Kingdom of the Moorlands is full of delights on a summer's afternoon. Yeah, so whenever this comes out, I hope you're good, and yeah, see you soon. And make sure to check out Wilderness 121. Now, they actually sent me quite a few things. So the few things that they sent me that I haven't shown today, but don't worry, they will be coming up in some other things. So yeah, cool. See you in a bit.